Hi everyone, Pure Roast Coffee here, and today we're going to be looking at how we make an espresso. We'll be using the Valentia blend. It's really good. It's a blend of Sumatra and Brazil coffees. It's got notes of dark chocolate and orange, and it's really full-bodied, which is perfect for espresso. So first things first, get your machine turned on. We're looking at the Sage Barista Express today. Get it turned on, turn it on nice and early because things need to be warm. Your portafilter needs to be nice and hot. Everything needs to come up to temperature. You can see our coffee there. We're going to weigh out 18 grams of our coffee beans, and that needs to be pretty specific, okay? So use a scale, get 18 grams. You can see I overdosed a wee bit, so we're going to go back. We're going to get the 18 grams on the button. And what I'm doing here is spraying the coffee with a bit of water. That just cuts down on any of the static and lets all the coffee come out of the grinder properly whenever you're grinding. So stick your coffee in the grinder. The Barista Express is perfect because it comes with a grinder, which is absolutely amazing. It's so handy. Highly recommend the Barista Express. So we get our coffee grinding. I'm grinding into a dosing funnel here so that whenever it comes time to dose that coffee into my portafilter, things are nice and even. Things need to be really even when you're making espresso because it makes for a nice even extraction. Next thing I'm going to do is what's called WDT, which is just using a little rake with some very fine needles to distribute the coffee and make it nice and even. It breaks up all the clumps and makes for a perfect extraction. So our coffee's in the portafilter. We're going to settle it here. We're going to use a couple more tools. So the first one is a distributor, which we just set on top of our portafilter, and we give it a spin and it makes it nice and even. Some people recommend not tamping when you use a distributor, but I would go ahead and tamp as well. So we're going to do that next. We get our tamper, and we need to use a good amount of pressure here, but at a certain point the coffee won't compact anymore. So then just put your body weight on top of it, and that is more than enough. Make sure our portafilter is nice and clean as well. The last wee tool that we're going to use here is a dispersion screen, which just makes sure that the water is nice and even over that bed of coffee and gives us the perfect extraction. So lock your portafilter in. Every espresso machine basically is from left to right. Press your 2-cup button, which is your double espresso, and it starts to flow. So what we're looking for here is about 36 grams of espresso to come out into our cup within about 30 to 35 seconds. So we're going to watch that here. You can see it takes a few seconds for the coffee to start pouring. That's perfect. It pre-infuses a bit, lets everything get to a good temperature and before it starts to flow. If you find that you're not getting anything coming out of the cup for like 20 seconds, then you're too fine. Your grind is too fine. You need to coarsen it up a bit. And on the flip side of that, if your espresso is coming out way too quickly and you've got maybe 36 grams coming out in 10, 15, 20 seconds, then you need to fine your grind up. It takes a wee bit of dialing in, it takes a wee bit of practice, but once you get it, you will reap the rewards. It is so good. And that's how you make espresso. This Valencia coffee is perfect for making an espresso. An espresso will be the base of drinks like your latte, cappuccinos, Americanos, all that stuff. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully that helped you out a wee bit. Keep an eye out because we'll be doing more videos like this. It's also going to be in a blog on our website as well. So thank you so much for watching. See you soon.